It's just my opinion, but in order to properly enjoy New York, there's a few things you need to do. Number one, you gotta go someplace with nature. If you're anything like me, being in the city too long can feel heavy after a while. And when things felt heavy for me and my friend went out to the Rockaways on this very, very cold day with extra wind chill. But despite the cold, it's healing. Although I wouldn't necessarily recommend going when it's this windy. We were still smiling, so that's gotta mean something. We were quite frozen by the end. And despite getting our feet wet, it was still a good time. I'd been wanting to get out of the city for a while. Now I know that it's hard for me to be in a place where I'm not in nature after too long. Yeah, kind of messes with your head if you don't.
A train. The next stop is Howard Beach, JFK Airport.
The second thing you need to do, you gotta work on your own projects. And I was trying to focus. And I did what I could. I did what I could. You need to make sure you're not distracted. You gotta learn to keep the promises you make to yourself. And it's good to remember what's important though. And find yourself in many different places. The holidays were beautiful, but still a bit tricky for me to navigate. The weather often switched from rain to snow, from rain to snow again. And everything, for me, felt a bit melancholic. Or maybe it was me who was melancholic. Though I did often seek out different remedies for it. And the third thing, you have to just make stuff. Even if you don't know how it'll turn out, or if you don't think it'll have a purpose. So I did a little shoot with flowers. Orchids don't really belong in the snow. And I might not either. But the fourth thing you need to do is dance. The fifth is listen to the musicians. They give the subway soul. The sixth is that you need to go and see as much art as possible. New York has so much, so much. So go, even if you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Including, but not limited to, watching couples get married by people in Salvador Dali costumes. And I still don't really know what was going on, but I still wish I had joined in. For me, New York can be a really melancholic city. Well, maybe not for him, but it is easy to feel alone. I was lucky, though. I was very lucky. Maybe someone was watching out for me. Even though I knew and know that New York isn't exactly the city for me, it's striking, captivating at times. And filled with so many unique people. But I would often find myself thirsty for any little bit of nature that I could find. But maybe I should have focused more on my own nature and understanding that. After being in New York for so long, it might be hard to find a sense of equilibrium. But number 7 on the list is go do as many different things as you can. So for me, from sitting for painters at an art school to trying Ethiopian coffee, I was trying to understand, to observe, and to fully enjoy what New York has. And it has a lot. Including amazing darkrooms. Number 8, even though I don't have much footage for it, you must find people who love you. That was where I was the luckiest in New York. By the tail end of my trip, I realized I'd made some of the most beautiful friends. And it always happens like that. By the time I'm about to leave, I have to say goodbye. That's the hardest part. Even though it's hard, I've learned to trust my intuition. And this time it was saying, go back. Go back to Mexico.